Shae Niziak with the Blue Futon out of the Paramount Plus world. We have a new Paranormal Activity movie, even though it's not really new because it came out a couple months ago. Next of kin. Are you the next of kin of this Paranormal Activity? Are you just a bystander ready to get stabbed in the heart? Does anyone get stabbed in the heart in this movie? Just run that intro. So Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin. So what's it about? It's a pretty simple premise, actually. A girl was given up at birth. At a hospital or a fire department, one of those laws from an Amish community because the mother decided to, I don't want to be Amish anymore. There's a boy. I'm going to get impregnated. And that happens, but now she wants to figure out who her family really is. And we are about to get into some paranormal activities. Problem with this movie, it is not a paranormal activity universe type of movie. Kind of like what Wrong Turn decided to do this year. Same writer of the original, like West Virginia, incest, hillbillies in the woods. That one decided to do very different. Same with Paranormal Activity Next of Kin. This has just like the same writers. And I think directors as the original Paranormal Activity producing this one and doing some writing to it. New director, the one that did Underwater. Is it Underwater? That Kristen Stewart one that actually is a really good movie as a whole. But this one, I think there is some good premises to this movie, but my biggest issue is the title. Don't call this a Paranormal Activity movie when it has nothing to do with its previous movies. I understand why they did it because of the IP and they think it would get more dollars and more traction by putting Paranormal Activity in front of it. But this is a decent story about Amish community. What are they doing? What do they believe in? Are they a cult? Are they really Amish? And there was actually some fun characters in this movie, like Dale. He's a fun, interesting sidekick character that they put in this movie, and he's done extremely well. The acting in this movie is actually strong for what it's trying to do of explaining what cameras do to these Amish kids that don't know anything about photography or camcorders and going slow-mo in the right moments to show cool, interesting frames of activities in this movie. There's a lot of activities in this movie. It's actually more grounded than a lot of the other Paranormal Activity movies because a lot of the other ones are like ghosts and things happening like that. This is more of a cult story and demons. So again, that is why I wonder why you're calling it a Paranormal Activity movie. Even though the other ones had a little bit to do with demons, this one is more into that cultist realm, while the other ones was more of a ghost story of like, everyone's seen the movie where she gets dragged out of the bed and stuff like that. Good kills in this movie. It is an interesting premise. Some faults with this movie is the very end. You don't know what they're trying to go for. You're like, okay, how is that person infected now? And how does that person have these crazy freaking powers? Like, you're just like, what? I thought it was more of a, oh, I'm possessed type of movie. But no, it is more of a possessed / I could get in your brain type of movie. So you're like, where did that come from? Because it really doesn't connect with anything told when they're trying to tell this story of point A to point B. It literally goes like point A to point Echo or Omega. I'm making up stuff. And with that, Omicron, you could tell this was filmed during COVID and they had a face mask in this movie with the airport scene, which I understand that, and thank God that's the only kind of joke they put in it, because there is a funny COVID joke in this movie, because like I said, airports, you need to have it. The guy, Dale, gets out of the van, he's like, oh shit, airport, you need to put the mask on. And they're like, oh, are you tested? He's like, yeah, I got COVID like 5 times, so I'm good. And I think that attitude is pretty funny, and it is a good, funny joke to put in this, how everyone's really serious about these COVID movies, like, COVID's going to kill everyone. COVID 2029, we're all going to die. At least this one puts some humor into it, and I do appreciate that as a whole of trying to do something funny with it. But I do get scared now that some of these movies are putting the face mask in it to make it more normalized. We see it with all these commercials of like, oh, I need to go to Lowe's, put this mask on. Stop making it a normalized thing, please. But Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, I do think is a solid movie, but putting Paranormal Activity in front of it, to me, does falter the movie, because I was expecting something to connect, and it doesn't. So Paranormal Activity Next of Kin will receive a 2.5 out of 5 with Futon. It goes at 50%. So see the critics' new scores gave this one. Okay, critics, 29% with 41 of them. Audience score 36 with 100. Here's critic consensus. Paranormal Activity Next of Kin gives the long-running found footage franchise a new level of visual polish. Unfortunately, effective scares are few and far between. Absolutely, the cinematography of how they filmed this and where they filmed it, the snow, the church, the community, is very well shot movie, kind of like Underwater. And that guy also did another movie, Signal. It was a Lawrence Fishburne movie. That was a very indie movie. It was also another good movie. But Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, have you seen it? Are you with my 50, that 29, or the 36? Chase like with the blue futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this Blueftonian Utopia. You Blueftonians, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And I'm trying to get people to come with me to a haunted hotel. Do you want to come with me? Hit me up. Email me, because I need someone to do these haunted hotels with. Haunted theme parks, you know, the October stuff, not scary. I need a haunted hotel and spend the night for a couple of nights. I'm that type of person.